My dear brothers and sisters, today I stand before you to speak about an issue that is close to my heart: the initiation of young boys into manhood. In many Eastern societies, initiation rituals have been an integral part of their cultures for centuries. These rituals not only mark a significant milestone in a boy's life, but also serve as a rite of passage that prepares them for the responsibilities of adulthood. In these societies, young boys are taken away from their families and put through a series of rigorous tests and challenges. These tests are designed to instill in them the qualities that are necessary to become responsible and capable men. They are taught discipline, courage, and the importance of community. Through these rituals, they are also taught the value of tradition and the importance of maintaining the cultural heritage of their people. Sadly, in modern times, we have lost touch with these traditions. We have become so enamored with the idea of progress and modernity that we have forgotten the wisdom of our forefathers. We have abandoned our traditions and left our young men without a clear path to manhood. As a result, we see young men who lack discipline and direction. They have no sense of purpose, no connection to their communities, and no respect for their cultural heritage. We see a society that is fragmented, lacking in cohesion and unity. But it doesn't have to be this way. We can learn from the wisdom of our ancestors and reintroduce initiation rituals into our communities. We can create a new generation of young men who are strong, responsible, and committed to their communities. Let us denounce modernity and embrace the traditions of our forefathers. Let us bring back the initiation rituals that have been a part of our cultures for centuries. Let us prepare our young men for the challenges of adulthood and the responsibilities of being a man. It is a truism, universally acknowledged, that the transition from boyhood to manhood is fraught with challenges. The metamorphosis from a state of dependency to self-reliance requires of the neophyte not only an adeptness in navigating the internal landscape of the psyche, but also an acute awareness of the external world. At the crux of this transformation lies the relinquishment of the notion that one can consistently and successfully depend upon others for the remediation of problems. Instead, it is necessary to cultivate the intrepid spirit and fortitude that accompanies self-reliance, thereby allowing one to confront challenges with a renewed sense of autonomy and an assiduous determination to solve issues independently. To achieve such a state of self-sufficiency, the aspiring man must not only abandon the delusion of reliance on others, but also master the art of making people come to him. This requires a subtle calibration of self-assurance, respectability, and magnetic appeal. By cultivating an aura of authority and distinction, the neophyte can engender a natural attraction that will draw others to him, while simultaneously cementing his position as an anchor point of stability and assurance. Furthermore, the aspiring man must also confront his greatest fears with uncompromising bravery and resolve. Fear is an insidious and pernicious obstacle to the development of the self, and its negation is a crucial element in the process of maturation. By confronting his fears with an unwavering determination, the neophyte can overcome the mental barriers that inhibit his growth and acquire a sense of self-assuredness that will accompany him throughout his life. Indeed, the challenges of becoming a man in the modern world are compounded by a host of factors that make the journey towards self-actualization all the more arduous. The complexities of modern life, with its dizzying pace of change, can often leave the neophyte feeling disoriented and overwhelmed. One of the most significant challenges of becoming a man in the modern world is the pervasiveness of social media and the digital landscape. While these technologies have revolutionized the way we communicate and connect, they have also created a culture of instant gratification and superficiality that can stifle the development of genuine human connections and a sense of purpose. In this context, it can be difficult for the aspiring man to cultivate the patience, perseverance, and focus that are necessary for personal growth and self-actualization. Furthermore, the modern world often places a premium on material success and career advancement, which can obscure the importance of other dimensions of life, such as family, community, and spirituality. In this context, the aspiring man may struggle to balance his professional aspirations with his personal values and sense of purpose. Indeed, many men today have mastered the first two tiers of Maslow's hierarchy, which include physiological needs such as food and shelter, and safety needs such as security and stability. However, they often find themselves struggling to progress to the third tier of the hierarchy, which encompasses social needs such as belongingness and love. The quest for social validation and the ability to form meaningful relationships is a critical component of the journey towards manhood. Yet, many men today find themselves stuck in a rut, unable to form authentic connections with others or gain the recognition and validation they crave. This can be due to a host of factors, including societal pressures, cultural expectations, and personal insecurities. The inability to form meaningful relationships and gain social validation can have a profound impact on a man's sense of self-worth and identity. It can lead to feelings of isolation, loneliness, and depression, which can ultimately hinder his ability to mature and grow into a fully realized individual. Furthermore, this inability to progress to the third tier of Maslow's hierarchy can prevent boys from becoming men, as it stunts their emotional and psychological development. The ability to form meaningful relationships and gain social validation is a critical component of the process of maturation, as it allows individuals to develop empathy, compassion, and a sense of connectedness with others. In today's fast-paced and hyper-connected world, it can be challenging for men to cultivate authentic relationships and gain social validation. The pressures of social media, the workplace, and cultural expectations can create a sense of superficiality and inauthenticity that can hinder the development of genuine human connections. The journey towards becoming a man is not an easy one. It requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to confront one's fears and limitations. In the modern world, this journey is compounded by a host of challenges, including the pressure to conform to societal norms, the pervasiveness of social media and the digital landscape, and the difficulty of forming authentic connections with others. However, despite these challenges, it is possible for men to achieve a sense of self-realization and fulfillment. The key is to cultivate self-awareness, resilience, and a sense of purpose. By remaining steadfast in the pursuit of one's goals, maintaining a sense of integrity and authenticity, and cultivating empathy and compassion, men can navigate the complexities of modern life and forge a path towards personal growth and self-actualization. It is important to remember that the journey towards becoming a man is not a solitary one. It requires the support and encouragement of others, including family, friends, and mentors. Together we can create a culture that values authenticity, empathy, and human connection, and that celebrates the unique gifts and talents of each individual. So, my dear friends, let us embark on this journey together, with courage and determination, and with a commitment to living a life of purpose, integrity, and fulfillment. Let us become the men we were born to be, and let us create a world that values and celebrates the full spectrum of human potential.